Hi, everybody. We want to welcome you to a special preview of Percona Live. If you haven't seen, Percona Live's coming up, and we're walking through some of the great speakers in the lineup we're going to have. Today, we're here with Ivan Groenewold from Percona, who's going to be giving two talks at Percona Live. The first one is about how to monitor and tune and alert on MongoDB using PMM. And the second one is on deploying MongoDB shards and clusters with Terraform and Ansible. Both are really interesting topics. I'm hoping, Ivan, you can give us a little bit of a preview on what we'll learn from each.
Sure, definitely. So for the first talk, we will be discussing PMM and what's new specifically for MongoDB. I will show you, if you're not familiar with PMM yet, very quickly how to get started. And then we'll cover the new features. Especially, there is a couple of things in terms of monitoring collection size, for example, and statistics about which collections are the most active, things like that. So we'll go through that. And also, there is a new integrated alerting feature. So I'm going to walk you through how to create some basic alerts so that you are on top of what's going on for your MongoDB environment.
Yeah, and with PMM and with the alerting, I think that's one of the things that many people don't understand. They know that they have a problem, but they don't necessarily know where they can go to try and identify and fix those issues.
Right. There's so many dashboards available that sometimes it's hard to know exactly what to look for. So hopefully after this talk, you will have a better idea of what things you should be on the lookout for.
Great. And with that, we know that as data sizes get larger, people start to shard their data sets. And that's where your second talk comes in. Really, the second talk is all about how to deploy clusters and large clusters using Ansible and Terraform. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so this all started as actually a project for one of our clients that wanted to have an easy way to deploy MongoDB directly on one of the cloud environments. So we did the Ansible part for that. And then eventually there was another project that required us to use Terraform to just provision the resources. So eventually I put everything together, and we have now a solution that uses both pieces of software to get you a full MongoDB sharded environment from scratch, from nothing. So we first provision the infrastructure with Terraform, and then when that is done, we can deploy the software part and configure alerting with PMM, backups, and everything. So you get everything done automatically.
Yeah, and I think that as systems get more complex, we have these applications that need to spin up all the time. The automation is so critical. And I think that's where most larger companies that have their footprints growing, they need to invest more in the automation. So it's great to be able to learn how to do that with MongoDB. So we hope that all of you will come out to Percona Live, listen to Ivan talk about how he's done some tuning and some optimization work and some monitoring with PMM, and then also the great work that he's done on Ansible Terraform to get MongoDB to start up in an automated fashion and be deployed easily. Ivan, thank you for joining us, and we all hope to see you at Percona Live.
Thank you for having me.